That's probably how you're feeling right now. You're trying to plan your family vacation down to Disney and it's driving you crazy. Stay tuned. I got 3 tips to help you get your Disney vacation planned out a lot easier. Guys, I'm Josh and I'm with Disney Dads. Today I wanted to go over 3 tips to help you get started planning your vacation down to Disney World. Now, we all are planners. As a dad, I'm a planner. I really like to figure things out as far in advance. I like to research the crap out of things. I want to basically have done it before I've gotten there. Now, that's good and bad for a few reasons. It helps me when I get there to know, hey, okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what to expect. But at the same time, it also is going to drive me crazy because I'm trying to look up everything. I want to know everything about what I'm doing. Whether I'm going on vacation to Disney World, whether we're going to Ireland, or whether we're just going to the beach that weekend. I want to know, weather, how many people are going to be there, where's the best place to go, how much am I going to spend. You dads know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you moms probably do too, and I don't blame you because you guys are awesome at budgeting. Tip 1, find a budget and stick to it. So when you start planning your vacation out, the first thing you need to do is find out how much money do you have to spend on going on your trip. Whether it's $2,000, whether it's $8,000, whether it's $1,000, that's going to play a factor in what you're going to be able to accomplish. But finding that budget is going to be the biggest thing. So when you start planning your vacation out, you don't turn around and let the thing spiral out of control because you went from spending $2,500 and going for like 3 days and saying, here's what we have, to suddenly now you're spending $8,000 and you're there for a week and you're at a really nice hotel and you're making all these restaurant reservations. It's going to get out of hand really quick. Find a budget, stick to it, base your planning off of your budget. You will end up spending a whole lot more money than what you anticipated. The other tip I have is look at who you're going with. Is it just you and your spouse? Is it you and your 7-year-old son? Is it you and your 3 kids and a set of the grandparents and your neighbor down the street and that guy from Chick-fil-A you met last week? Figure out whoever it is. Kind of base your planning on that because that's going to make a difference in who you're going with. If it's just me and my wife, we're probably going to stay at maybe a little bit nicer hotel. We're going to make a few more restaurant reservations, maybe some nicer restaurants somewhere we haven't eaten before. We're going to pick out a few parks and plan our trip to those parks based around me and my wife. So we're going to be able to ride some more of the adult rides. We're going to be able to do some more of the adult things than we are if I go with my 6-year-old and my 1-year-old. That's going to encourage us to do more family events. The restaurants we eat at are probably going to be a little more kid-oriented. Doesn't mean they're going to be childish, but we're probably going to do more like, a character dining experience, or we're going to be riding more rides like It's a Small World, Dumbo, Peter Pan. We're going to be seeing more characters, more princesses, stuff like that. So like I said, look at your audience look at the group that you're going with and use that in judging what hotel you're going to stay at, how long you're going to be there, stuff like that. Tip number 3, what do you want to do? So this one is based around misconception that pretty much the only thing to do at Disney is to go to theme parks and ride rides and see characters and go to sleep and wake up the next day and go to the theme park and ride rides and see characters. No, Disney has so much more to offer than that. One of the things you can do when you go to Disney is you can eat at quick service restaurants, little cart things that serve nothing but ice cream, or you can eat at 5 diamond Michelin star rated restaurants. Disney has both of those and everything in between. So you can just spend an entire vacation eating at Disney if that's what you want to do. And whether it's in the parks or whether it's at the hotels or whether it's at Disney Springs, wherever it might be, you can plan a trip just on eating. You can plan a trip just to see characters. Your goal is to see as many characters as possible. Your goal might be to ride rides. Your goal might be to just get an introductory. This is your first trip to Disney. I just want to get a feel for everything. So look at that too. That's the 3rd tip, the big 3rd tip I have for you guys, is look at your trip and plan your trip based around what you want to do. So in summary, our 3 things are finding a budget and sticking to it, looking at who you're going with, and looking at what you want to do when you go down to Disney. Use these 3 tips. That'll really help give you a solid basis on establishing, a great plan for going to Disney. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go down in the comments down below, ask away. I love answering comments. I love talking about Disney, so you guys ask all the questions you want. Stay tuned. If you like this video, go down there and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more content that we have coming out, hit the subscribe button and we'll be putting out a lot more videos as time goes on. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.